Alrighty, everybody. Welcome to Nat One Nonsense. We are back at it again, but we are doing it digital today. We are obviously, with it being Columbus Day, we are not in our normal spot. As you can see on the screen, I'm just going to do it from my perspective. But when I say the name, you guys can just say hello, and then we'll get right into the recap and right into the game. From where I'm looking on the screen, my top left is Michael, Spine Splitter, if you just want to wave. Next to him is Eugene, which is Sir Thomas. Second row for me is Jordan, who is Fearin.
It's Indigenous People Day.
Indigenous People Day.
It is not
Sorry.
technically called that.
We're Columbus, that genocide.
Next to him is Renee, who is warning Lavelle. Third row is Chris Fires, who is playing Kieran, if you just want to wave. And lastly is Zach, who is playing Rec Deck. Hello, everybody. All right, we're going to get into it for the recap this week. You guys did a lot last week. You guys kind of fucked some of my shit up. After you guys you guys are out on the open sea, you guys were traveling towards the mysterious island. You guys were about 2 days into your 3-day journey, so you guys are about a day away now. In that time, you guys were chasing after the second mate, who you guys had tracked down into the bowels of the ship. After some shenanigans, I guess I could say, after some interesting shenanigans of blasting apart a sealing stone, destroying the chains that were holding said sealing stone, and releasing a gargantuan mimic in the disguise of your guys' ship. You guys were then you guys made it to the top deck of the ship to find out that you guys were attacking the ship. The ship had woken up and you guys were in combat.
That ship.
After surviving combat, I will say surprisingly, Fearin made it as well. He made it through with 8 hit points the entire combat. I paid attention to that whole time.
And the rest of us were.
You guys then proceeded to start. Sorry, my light is flickering above me, and my OCD was kicking in, or ADHD was kicking in. One of those letters. You guys started questioning the second mate to try and figure out more info. Yeah, just a little bit. Find out a little bit information of like who he was, what he was doing on the ship. You guys had found out that he was a Rakshasa, a demon cat person who was summoned and basically bound to the mage Rondal, who Spine Splitter is currently tracking. After maybe about 3 minutes in game, not in real life, and about 3 minutes in game, you guys, Spine Splitter bit his leg, Rec Deck shot a foot off, and then proceeded to get stabbed in the chest by Sir Thomas, and then beat with flails by Ook and Warren. You guys immediately dispatched him. There was no nothing I could do. He just died. But then he was thrown overboard with Spine Splitter still gnawing on his leg. And then you guys proceeded to attack first mate, Titus. And he quickly was dispatched as well, which is par for the course with Titus. He doesn't roll very well and very rarely hits on his attacks. You guys quickly dispatched him with Ook and Warren, and I think it was just those two, if I remember correctly. Rec Deck eventually was included with his 2 cattails. You got the tail from the Rakshasa and his cattail that he had got back in the Colosseum. After being confronted by the captain, due to all of the chaos, the explosion from the ship, his now first and second mate, now deceased, he walked over to Sir Thomas and proceeded to ask questions very sternly about what was going on. After being convinced and shown evidence of the treachery of the two, you guys went to bed to basically rest up and everything. So I'm going to say right now, you guys had a long rest. Jordan, long rest for Jordan. And you guys are actually about to arrive at the mysterious island. It's been almost a day. You guys are actually arriving at the island, and I'll actually change the map for you guys.
Sounds like we're deserving of a level up.
Not yet. Not yet.
I would agree with that, but
Not yet. I was on time this time.
No, from our adventure.
I'd say we did quite a lot last game. You told us we took 4 additional sessions probably and got rid of them for you. So I think we did you a favor.
You guys did. What is going on? You guys are moving stuff, or something is moving.
We're not moving stuff.
That's straight XP.
Oh no! Like on the map, you guys, not necessarily you, but your characters got shifted. Like, no, that's not where I put you guys. You guys are on the ship for a reason.
We've been good.
Holy shit!
Yeah, you guys have been good. So you guys, yeah, you guys have been sailing. I would say it's probably about midday at this point. You guys are running around the ship. Obviously, you guys have had a long night, basically a long day yesterday, dealing with the finding out that the ship was actually a living creature that you guys were aboard. It was just sealed. Spine Splitter finding out that Donovan, who is the second mate, who to you guys initially was the Dragonborn, found out that obviously he was a demon that had been summoned and put into the service of the mage. And Titus was also made aware of some things that he was doing, which Warren was the only one to begin with that was kind of suspect of him. He was doing kind of some shady dealings behind the scenes when you guys were back in the Moonlight Isles. It was brought to your guys' attention, obviously, and proceeded to start attacking. And instead of questioning, just full on dispatched him because Ook's flail, his sentient weapon, decided he needed to be punished. So Titus was quickly dispatched. And you guys slept the night away. Captain had quite a few things that he needed to think about, but he did not. I will say that the captain did not wake up relatively early. There was a lot of stuff he had to go to bed and ponder about everything. Obviously, he's missing. He's lacking in a little bit of his leadership right now. The only person that he has as of right now that is still loyal is Sir Thomas, who's obviously going to get bumped up to first mate, not to rec deck. Fear in his first mate for rec deck.
Fear in his first mate.
Yeah, fear in his first mate. But I will say, Sir Thomas, you've probably taken on some more responsibilities, obviously, throughout the night to kind of help out where a lot of the stuff is being neglected. Because you started this journey with a 20-man crew, and you guys are now down 4 people, 2 leadership and 2 crewmates that died back on the pirate ship encounter you guys dealt with. So you guys now are just a band of 16. Huh?
We can change that. Remember, there's a female air genasi that's waiting to be impregnated.
Oh
there is a female. Hey, we're 2 minutes in, guys.
What? Wait a minute.
Jordan times this out really well. I feel like he's got a timer put on his computer that was just like, all right,
Jordan, show it. Where's the cooking timer at?
Yeah, he clicks it. It's like, all right, I just gotta make it 2 minutes, and it was good. So, like I said, you guys have had a long rest, and you guys are making your way. You guys are making good time. It's about 11 o'clock, noon. Huh?
Are we there yet?
You guys are not there yet.
Then we're not making good time.
Well, true. Yeah, because you need to get there as quickly as possible.
I'll beat this fucking ship on that shore.
I kind of want to see who sees this first. So Spine Splitter, where are you? And Rectech, where are you? Oh, so you're up in the crow's nest again?
Oh, I sure am.
Okay. Where are you, Rectech?
Just chopping at the bit. You know, scaring the shit out of the guy.
I'm just gonna be hanging out in the shadow. I'm just gonna be resting in the corner next to the stairs.
Right, well, Spine Splitter, I want to do a roll off with you to see who sees this first. Either you or Squawk.
Well, Squawk's got disadvantage because there's drooling and teeth chattering and grumbling and everything going on. So he's at disadvantage. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And I'll just do it this way. Oh, that sucks. I'm going to go get my dice.
I was going to say, funny enough, we rolled the same thing. So, he's going to take away Squawk's job.
Squawk
His
doesn't have
one
a
and
job right
only
now.
job.
I would think that Squawk is actually cowering in the corner.
Yeah.
Just because evil intent is even very worse now.
All right, give me one more roll because we both rolled a 16. I'm rolling physical dice right now. I'm still rolling this with disadvantage.
21.
Okay, so you see this first. So Squawk is still, he's up there in the crow's nest. Obviously, he's still, kind of terrified of you a little bit. But he's still doing his job. I will say Squawk is, even though he's not extremely bright, intellectually, a lot has changed on the ship. So he's kind of being a little bit more vigilant as of right now. But you stand up just in time when you're in the crow's nest to look and see a landmass approaching. Best way I can describe this landmass, because there is a slight mountain in the center of this island. Clouds are circling this mountain. There is you guys can feel it from here. I'm not going to have any of you guys roll for it, but you guys can feel kind of a disturbance. Just that energies feel off. I will say, Spine Splitter, obviously with the perception that you had, I'm also going to say that your sigil on your wing is starting to react a little bit. It's kind of a tingling sensation, like it's like pinging like a locator. But it's
Go ahead.
Do what?
Sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that it's pinging almost like a locator, like you're in the right spot. This island that you are approaching is where you need to be, because it's almost like a homing beacon between you and your mom.
Okay. Who's at the wheel right now?
As of right now, because the captain is kind of dealing with some stuff. He's trying to figure out like what all he needs to do. As of right now, it's just a crew member, just basically taking care of the stuff.
Okay, so Spine Splitter is going to dive out of the crow's nest straight at the to land literally right next to the guy at the wheel, and starts basically in Yip Yak, because I'm not thinking at first. Like, come on, let's go. Get our asses in there now. Let's go. Why aren't we there? Why are we not there? And then I will smack him with a wing.
you smack, you're smacking him like from NCIS to Denozo. Just not.
Sir Thomas, who is standing on deck, will see this and go approach Spine Splinter and say, of course, in common, "Okay, what's going on?
Why aren't we
Why are
there?
you-
Let's go. Why aren't we on land? Let's go. Land. Why aren't we
I
there? Why
understand.
aren't we here?
I understand this might be a difficult concept for you,
God, smack the
Spine
guy
Splinter,
again.
but please show a little patience. We are on our way in. It takes time to get that done."
I'll
Rumble
say
under my
after about.
breath, stomp
Go
away, and I start screaming for Rec Deck.
ahead. Rec Deck in the corner in the shadows, resting. Yeah. What do you say to him, or do you even respond, Rec Deck?
You just see a hand come out from underneath my cloak. I just hold up the middle finger to him, and then I put it back in and pull my hood over tighter and just go back to sleep.
That'd be nice.
Got some dead seagulls somewhere you can,
That's what I'm thinking about.
yeah.
I don't think I do.
You see one lone seagull.
Yeah.
How far away?
About 50 feet up in the air.
All right, now I gotta need to look. I'm just agitated, so I'm going to do it. So that's 7. So does a 24 hit it?
Oh, absolutely. It's a seagull.
I hit it with Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Like a cartoon, you hit it. Describe what type of energy you're using. Is it just magic? Does it have kind of an effect behind it? What do you do?
It says, well, let's actually look at. So it's purple crackling energy streaks towards it. Yeah,
Okay.
and does 1d10 force damage.
I'm not even gonna have you roll the damage. It's just gonna kill it right off the bat. Yeah, this purpling, crackling energy shoots up at the seagull.
And I
And
turn and look at the guy at the wheel.
he just looks at you very, very scared after seeing what you just did to the seagull, and just grasps the wheel tighter. It's like, I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what I can.
I'm pacing. I'm very agitated. Very agitated.
Okay. After probably about 20 or 30 minutes, you guys are getting up to the island. Obviously, you saw the landmass, so it's taking just a little bit of time to get up there. I keep dropping my dice. Um, you come up to the landmass. With what you can see, there's really only one area that kind of is a docking area. And it's to the right of the island. You see, you guys are pulling up to the island, kind of coasting along the ridge line, avoiding any kind of like coral reefs and rock lines and stuff like that. Just trying to make sure that you don't hit anything as you're pulling up. And you do see a dock as you guys are pulling up on the right side of this island. I will also say that you also happen to notice a broken down, sunken ship. It's not nearly as big as the one that you guys are on, but it is still in tatters. It looks like it has been there a while. The sails are just in rags. There is a gaping hole in the port side of the ship, and it's just there. It looks like it has taken most of the damage by running into these rocks up here. One second. Why is this not working? With that being said, as you guys are pulling up to the ship, you guys start hearing a hum. It's a very soothing voice, very soothing hum, and it's almost like a chorus starts chiming in, but it's like of a whistle and a hum. I need you guys all to give me a DC 14 Wisdom save.
Are their asses too?
Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. I'm not happy with you, Rick Deck, getting that nat 20. How dare you?
Brother got nat 20 as well? Nice!
Jeez. Diesel Bates. Okay.
I feel like
So
Farron chose to fail that save.
Aaron's
put
gonna
a number,
go.
put a
He
number on
wants
there.
to
You
make
can actually
sweet, passionate love. Oh wait, he can't do that right now, can he? Anyways.
yeah, Jordan's a bit androgynous right now. So anybody who got above a 14, so obviously Sir Thomas, Rec Deck, and what did you say you got, Spine Splitter?
I got a nat 20.
You got a nat 20 as well. Okay. For you guys, the noise just more or less it goes less from like harmonic to kind of like music that is in like a flat setting for music. It just kind of downshifts and it's kind of creepy sounding. Um,
Do we
it is
see
no
this?
longer, huh?
Do we see what is singing?
Yeah. With the nat 20,
Say annoyed that I can't sleep. I'm gonna go over to the edge of the ship and try to find the source of the music.
okay. You see, so those who got a anything above a 14, I'll say that this will also be included in your guys' perception. You guys happen to see a group of harpies over on the ship. Before you guys doing anything, the ones who did not get the 14 or higher, so that will be Warren and Viren. You guys are lulled into a sense of trying to figure out how I want to word this. You both are lulled into a sense of calm, and that in order for you guys to experience more of this, you guys have to get closer. You guys have to get closer to the rocks. And you got to do anything you can to get that ship as close to the rocks as possible.
I impulsively
'cause you
tie a rope around myself and around the ship and jump off into the water and begin swimming, trying to pull the ship.
you say impulsively, like the last two times you've done.
I knew he was going to do that.
Around your waist.
Like that's
Hasn't
not your
gone
standard operating procedure at this point.
I knew that one was going to happen.
In the
How
meantime,
close were we?
So yeah, so the two that failed, obviously, you guys are trying to make it to the ship to the rocks as quickly as possible. For those who don't see it, obviously, what are you guys doing? Because, like I said, you see the harpies. You see them. They're singing.
I'm yelling and yip yak at them to shut up.
Okay. Their singing gets louder,
You know,
almost to drown out what you're yelling.
oh,
How far is the ship realistically from the rocks at this point?
The ruler is going to tell you something different. I am going to. Well, no, actually, you're about 70, 80 feet away from the rocks. You'll have to get close. Obviously, the ship will have to steer closer to obviously get as close as possible to these sirens or these harpies.
In my in my anger, I'm gonna take a pot shot with pepper box at the nearest one.
Okay.
Orange
Let me
can
know
jump
when I'm
off the
ready.
ship and start swimming towards the rocks.
Yes.
Okay.
How far away did you say we were?
So the port side edge of the ship is about 70 or 80 feet.
There's a cannon over on that side of the ship, right?
Yes, there are still cannons.
I load one of those fuckers up. I'm shooting at those bitches.
Does a 14 hit?
I will tell you. Why is my screen acting up now? Hold on. Oh, that is because I don't have it set to select. I had it set to the ruler. I'm goofing. Yeah, 14 hits.
Yay! Let's go.
I have no clue what I need to shoot this thing, but hey.
8 damage.
If I remember correctly, if you're shooting a cannon, it's just a flat roll. It's just a flat dice roll. It's just a regular D20 to see if you hit. Because it's not. It's a weapon technically, but there's no real like proficiency you can have with it.
And so we have advantage at this, right?
If you guys are standing next to each other, yeah, for pack tactics.
All right, good. Oh. No, what?
Which one were you shooting at, Rectech?
That one.
You want to blue? Okay. Bum, 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 bum.
I got an 18 for what it's worth.
18 hits easily.
I'm just aiming in that direction. I don't give a shit if I hit one or not. I want him to shut up.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll have you shoot at the one in orange, or if you want to shoot the one that Rectech just shot, whichever. It is 3d10 if I remember correctly for the cannons. It's 3d10's worth of damage. Yeah. Eventually, you guys will come to a port that I've also created in my maps that have like area effect rounds, effectively high explosive. What did you do?
22.
22. Okay.
Mhm.
I can do math.
Does it scatter him?
After being belted with the pepper box, I'll say the pepper box hit her in one of her wings. She turns to look at you guys and then proceeds to get hit with a cannon. And she's still alive, but her whole bottom half is missing. You basically shot like midsection down off of her. She's split in half.
Nice.
But still alive. She's not singing. I will say she's no longer singing. She's more kind of worrying about her lower section that's been blown off. Yeah, John. Oh, that was after having been shot, you guys happen to hear kind of a demented scream coming from a small cavern in these on these rocks. With large kind of tattered wings. This like lumbering harpy, much taller than the others, walks out of this cavern. It's very Gollum and Smeagol like. Its skin is very taut. You see a lot of definition in the muscles and the bones, and just a very gaunt face. She's very much like a skin bag on just with no muscle behind it. She walks out Let me unhide her. So she walks out and points first to her harpies, speaks. I believe that they do not speak anything except common or foreign, I think is what. Oh, okay. So they do speak common. Okay. She speaks common to all these harpies in a very like witchy, cackly voice. You know, a type of voice that Spine Splitter will not find appealing. You know, a very kind of high pitched voice. Just goes, get them! They've attacked our group. Get them! And the 6 harpies that are over on this rock decide to fly in your guys' direction.
At any point, do I notice Fearon and Warren jump into the water?
Give me a perception check.
Because I was not paying attention. Cool. Big old 6, so no.
Ah,
You heard something splash in the water, but you didn't know that it was Warren
Okay.
or Fearon. You didn't hear either of them. I just saw in the game log. Who are you attacking, Fearon? I saw that you had rolled to attack.
oh, you said the sexy looking Smeagol dude came out and said they had attacked, and I was reaching out to get their attention and touch them with my Eldritch Blast.
Okay, let me see if that actually hits.
I love having 300-foot of range.
That actually does not hit. 14 does not hit. She, as I said, she
You do that with
yells to you
advantage?
guys.
Oh, you don't have advantage. You're swimming. Never mind.
Yeah, he's in the water. I mean,
I tried.
if Warren jumped in right next to him, yeah, he'll have
Technically, it's pack tactics.
Yeah, if she jumped in right next to him.
I would have followed after. That would have
Yeah.
been.
That being said, he's also tied to a rope and being dragged by the ship. So if you can swim fast enough to keep up with the ship, we'll
Somebody mind refreshing me on what happened here? I had to leave for a couple minutes to get my dinner.
Okay. So you guys are pulling up to the right side of this. Yeah, you guys are pulling up to the right side of this island. There was a luring
I made the wisdom
straw.
save. I left off with the wisdom save.
Okay. Two of your party of 7 failed the wisdom save.
Yes. I know
and-
which two. I know
Yeah.
who.
Yeah, Warren is in the water swimming for her life to these rocks, and Fearon is being dragged on a rope in front of the ship, outside of the ship, taking shots. The harpies.
Cannon shot.
Yeah, you shot the cannon, and Rektek shot his pepper box. The 6 harpies revealed themselves. One has been basically shot in half, but still alive. And then a harpy matriarch is what it's technically called.
Right.
Has come out of a cavern and basically, you guys, mommy harpy came out of a cave and saw that one of her little kids or children has been attacked, and so she is sicking them on you guys.
First.
And they are starting to make their way to you. Damn. Didn't realize that they were so fast.
If I see them get within 15 feet of me, can I try to cast lightning lure on them?
Yeah. So they all up and fly and start making their way to the ship. They take a full dash action to try and make it to you guys. They're just outside of range of the ship, but they are pretty close. They're still up in the air. The matriarch has not left the cave, but she has moved a little bit closer towards the ship. And obviously she's kind of, for lack of a better word, she's like directing traffic for these harpies. But they are getting really close. I'm trying to see. So, let's see. Fearon is in the water, and so is Warren. I will say, Fearon, do you want to try and grab Warren so that you guys have pack tactics, or how are you? I know I'm screwing myself by asking this question, but figured I might as well ask. Are you going to attempt to try and catch her? Otherwise, she's going to fly by you in the water with the ship.
No, I'm distracted by the mommy I keep shooting at with Eldritch Blast to get her attention.
Those two hit. With that, we are going to roll initiative.
All right.
Are you fucking serious?
Hey, you had one nat 20, one nat 1.
Balance.
Okay. Balance. All right. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So you guys roll. All right. First is Fearon. Do you want to count the 2 that you rolled towards your attack, or do you want to roll the damage for it?
I just rolled the damage for it.
Okay. How much total?
13.
Oh, get
Plus
off.
damage.
Get off.
Mommy.
Is my computer acting up? There we go.
It's excited like me.
You say 13 or 15?
13, 7 and 6.
13. Okay.
Each got in touch mommy.
Okay. Alrighty. And then, like I said, do you want those attacks to be your attacks, or were those the attacks you did? No, technically, those were the attacks you did before initiative. So you can make another attack because it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to try to reach out and get Warrens, grab them, because I'm going to use them to get mommy's attention.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Damn. Okay. Well, what were you trying to grab from her, or you were just trying to grab her specifically? Okay. All right. So, Warren, you are now in the loving arms of Fearon. Anything else you want to do this turn, Jordan?
Not to be logical, but how big is Fearon and how big is Warren?
They're about the same size.
Okay.
They're about the same size.
Okay,
I mean,
just making sure it made any sense at all.
technically, aren't you like twice his size, Warren? Because you're what, 2-3 feet?
Yeah.
I'm 2 feet.
Yeah.
She's
About
going to whisper in
one and a
Warren's
half
ear, I
times.
love you,
One
big
and a half
mama.
times bigger.
I'm going to tell
He
you.
didn't say what he grabbed her by. He just said he grabbed her.
By the tail.
Good point.
Just dragging her in the tail as she's drowning in water.
Or we'll call it the tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm grabbing her by the tail with my head. I grabbed underneath so that I could look up and hold a conversation. And I want to tell her that I look forward to being able to give her advantage in the future through pack tactics.
I hate being that guy, but I think pack tactic only works if your ally's next to the enemy.
She's got range.
Yeah.
There's conflicted feelings about me. It works fine.
Jeez. Is that your turn?
That's my turn. Let me go over
Okay.
here to click this.
You get pack
Okay.
tactics through the power of love.
Spine Splitter. Are you still on the? Are you still on the cannon? Where'd your character go?
I am by the cannon, but I'm trying to figure out who's annoying me more.
Obviously, the crewmate who's not getting you to the island fast enough.
Yeah, but now this old haggled bitch is trying to stop us from getting to the island. So, I guarantee you, she is within range. So, let's see here. If I don't get pack tactics, so I only get to roll this once. Well, let's see here, and that would be I get +7, so that's going to be. Does a dirty 20 hit?
30, 20 hits. What are you aiming? You said the harpy mommy.
Yeah, so that means the other. Does 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Okay. Oh, I'm hitting her with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage.
And I don't think there's any bonuses. I just want to make sure. So she'll take 20.
20. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Behind the DM screen, I only made this encounter to be an annoyance to Spine Splitter. There is no importance to this fight.
Yes.
But they are keeping him from his destiny.
You think?
There is a very important thing. There is a sexy golem mommy that I am gonna have some fun with.
So I tested all my dice right now just because I forgot to do it before stream. I don't know if this is good or bad luck, but I just rolled 3 nat 20s on some of my dice. So I may have just wasted all of my luck this. So we shall see. I may have just wasted it. Basically what Silly did on last Tuesday's game. Alrighty. So is that your whole turn? Spine Splitter?
Yeah, I'm not going to hex her.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
But that one in orange, I'm going to hex that one for its dex.
Okay.
The one that's half a woman.
Okay. That one. Yes, she's flying as well, but not very well. Like how a tail gives guidance when it's like trying to move and stuff. Yeah, it's not doing well. It's kind of just flittering around. Let's see. So that one is hexed. You said on Dex?
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. All right, so this one. So it is now one of the Harpies' turns. They are. All right. So this harpy is actually going to fly onto the deck, and make its way towards one of the crew members. It's not going to attack you. It's going to get rid of all of the scrubs. It's got a multi-attack, one with its claws, and it's also got a club. Okay, so it hits with a claw attack. I'm just going to roll damage on this. So it does how much damage to that, and then that's all. That's basically its turn. Next is Kieran.
Kieran. What you doing, buddy?
Oh,
What you doing,
I
buddy?
would like to. Swing at my great axe.
What?
At what?
Currently, there is only one harpy on the ship, and the rest of them are flying.
Oh, how high are they flying?
How high are they flying?
About 30 feet. They're closing in. They're kind of on a descent path right now.
Okay, well, that ain't gonna work out for me. I'll run over to the one that's on the ground,
Okay.
on the deck.
Okay. It's at the front of the deck, so if you want to go ahead and go ahead and make your attacks.
Alrighty. Oh, damn.
Oof.
Ouch.
That definitely does not hit.
Can I
I'll say
bonus
that with
action go into a rage?
all right.
Rage.
I'll I'll say you were kind of in a hurry to get to this harpy. You kind of tripped a little bit, and when you went to swing, the axe went into the ship.
Sir Thomas is going to shout at him. You call yourself a soldier?
Damn.
I
All
speak
right.
back to you. Always speak the
Right.
same language now.
So this one is actually going to fly towards Spine Splitter and try and make an attack on him because obviously she just saw that you shot her friend or her sister with a cannon.
I still
That was the one I shot with a cannon.
No.
I just
Oh, you said the orange one.
Okay, what did you attack with?
The orange one was the one that you did with the
the
hex.
great
The blue
axe.
one was the one that you shot with the cannon.
Are you level 5 or better?
Yeah.
You told me when the one I shot on the land was the one with the orange. That's okay.
Oh, I mean, I can change it real quick.
No, that's
I
fine.
still got
I'll hex her ass.
one more attack.
Just roll your attack.
Oh,
Well,
he still has another
go ahead.
attack.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Just roll it. That way you can hurry.
That one definitely hits.
Sir Thomas is going to shout, that's more like it.
That is 11
Alrighty.
damage because I'm in rage.
Alrighty. Cut him, you cut one of its arms off. Let's see. Next, is there anything else you're doing?
That is it. I used my bonus action.
Okay. This one is going to try and attack you. Spine Splitter. It's got a multi-attack. It's gonna roll both to see if they hit.
Please do.
What's your AC?
17.
17. Okay, so the first one hits, second one does not.
Oh, does it?
It does.
Oh, that's so bad.
I know. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It's literally a claw attack.
Oh no.
No, he's
It
got
does-
something cooked up.
It needs to make a dexterity savings throw 15.
Okay. Didn't make it.
It takes 2d10 points of damage due to fire because Hellish Rebuke goes off.
Yeah.
All this time, that's the first time it's gone off.
You know.
Well, you take 10 points.
Okay.
Fire damage.
Screams out in pain. and part of the wings are like the feathers are starting to get singed.
Eat you, bitch. And Kobold.
Next, it's technically Ook. I'll just have him. I don't even know where he is on the. Oh, there he is. I'll just have him run up and attack for you. I don't know what weapon he uses. Or he's got the flail. Oh, that's right.
I was gonna say he's using misery.
I rolled a nat 20 against my own NPC.
That's awesome. Way to go, Ook.
Let's see. So that is max damage. I'm trying to remember how much a flail does. I do not have my DM screen. I think it's a D8. So
It's a D8.
8 plus 4, so it's 12. And then he's also got necrotic. Jeez.
And then a D8 again, remember, based upon what you said last week.
Yeah. Trying to just do math. It's 13. It's another 4. Jeez. God dang it. Yeah, I can do math. Damn. And that was only the first attack. He did also attack a second time. I love rolling dice for my own people. This one is very, very hurt. It's kind of staggering right there in front of you. Next is Warren. As she's being dragged around in the water.
All right. All right. So Warren, upon feeling slash seeing Farron, I don't know how I would experience that. Starts kicking her feet harder, and is like not sure what the hell is happening at the moment. And the process goes into a rage after seeing the harpies flying towards everyone.
What level are you now? 7?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. You get mindless rage. God damn it. By the way, while you're doing that, Fearon, you can go ahead and roll another save because for the wisdom to break out of it. I completely forgot about it. So while she's doing what she is, I forgot about it. So you can go ahead and roll that save if you want. Go ahead, Warren.
Oh boy.
You
I'm
break
gonna
out
do
of it.
something stupid.
You're no longer charmed.
Oh, good. Okay, thank God. Because I was about to dash. I don't even. I'm thinking like in the water. Could I try to throw my javelin at one of these harpies? I don't even know if I'll be able to do that. Being in the water.
You
I'm helping keep
can.
you up.
Climb the rope.
Yeah, you would have to climb the rope a little bit so you can kind of get yourself situated to throw it. If you don't, since we're still using the pack tactics we've had the entire time, I would say that it would, if you're staying in the water, it would be a throw with disadvantage. But because you have pack tactics, you get advantage, so it would just be a flat attack.
I think. Hold on. I think I know what I'll do. Actually, let me just figure out how close they are to me before I say this. So. All right. Okay, so it looks like there is one. I need a ruler. Oh, that is definitely not 15 feet. Okay. I don't know what I want to do, actually. All right. Warren, because she's just like not super smart, is flailing in the water, trying to figure out why the hell Fern is grabbing her, and just tries to throw a dagger at the closest one.
Okay.
To her, which I think would be
The one that is closest is the one that currently is hexed by Spine Splitter.
Yeah, that's the one I will try to throw a dagger at. Which, with the
Okay.
thrown range, I get 60 feet on that. So.
Okay.
18.
18 hits.
Cool, and I get 2 attacks.
They're just naked bird ladies. They don't have a lot of armor.
13.
Warren, tell me how you kill it.
So what you see is Warren yelling at Fearon to get off of her, and as she goes,
Shucks a
and then
dagger.
kicks Fearon again.
Okay. Just trying to escape. You know what? Since that's what you're doing, give me a strength check, or give me athletics to see if you try and break out.
Remember how
Well,
we talked
technically,
about
it would be an opposed strength. So, Fearon, go ahead and only opposed strength.
Oh, because I'm enraged too. Hold on.
Yeah.
Make sure,
Fearon.
make sure you equip that item. It should automatically update.
Mother. I have to remember I'm on stream. Okay, that's a 17. I know, I saw it was in my team.
Fearon beat you. Fearon is latched on. He's like a backpack.
Gotcha.
He's not letting go.
I am your
Yeah,
type.
he's not letting go. Are you wanting to make another attack, or are you wanting to do anything else?
I give inspiration.
whisper in her ears, sweet nothings.
Just keep her rage going.
Warren is gonna kick Fearon as hard as she.
You're attacking Fearon.
100%.
Oh gosh. Well,
That's not
you
gonna do shit right now.
let me clarify something. So I made the comment, do you actually have mindless rage at 7th level as a barbarian? Because
So I
if you
have
do, you get
regular
out of the charm effect when you rage. So you're no longer charmed.
I
If you
have
still want to kick Fearon after this, it's up to you. But I'm going to be a nice DM because, like I said, this is just more an annoyance for Spine Splitter.
I mean, I just see rage under mine. I don't see anything else at this point.
Okay.
Underneath
Okay.
the. Let's see. Hold on. I'm just doing a quick read.
It would be under your class traits.
Yeah.
Jared, let me know when Orange dies,
Okay.
because I have a feeling that it's going to die here shortly.
Because I have reckless.
By the way,
Sorry.
so she did kill the one that you hexed. So are you moving that to another one?
So I'll move it over to whatever one's near.
Okay. I have. Sorry. So I have reckless attack, and I also have feral instinct.
I don't think she has mindless.
Okay,
I don't
so
think
she
I'm
doesn't.
mindless.
So that's the berserker. That might be the berserker one then.
Yeah, because I'm Path of the Zealot. I think I'd have to double check.
Mindless Rage is Berserker path. Is the legacy path.
Okay.
Yeah, on the other hand, Braun does have it. Or my bad. What the fuck's your name in this campaign? There, Kieran.
Kieran. Whichever one it is. Alrighty.
Charmed or frightened while in rage.
That's you. You're mindless.
So you said you attack Fearon?
I kick Fearon because I don't know what is happening.
Right, go ahead and roll your attack for just an unarmed attack.
The 12.
Does 12 hit Fearon?
No.
No, it does not.
Well,
You're
could
just
be
kind of in
addicted to
confusion. You do you do have such a powerful kick that you kind of both go out of the water a little bit. I will say that. It's like a dolphin kick. You're slightly out of the water. Anything else you're doing?
No, I'm done. I can't really move much further outside of the swimming.
Go ahead and roll a wisdom save to see if you break out of the charmed effect.
That's a 12.
Well, does not. You're still charmed.
Oh, hold on. I also can fit. I have fanatical focus reroll, so I can re-roll it, but I have to use a new roll.
Okay. Be in that one.
That'll be a 16.
16 breaks it. So you are no longer charmed. Granted, they're not really singing so much. I will say that the group as a whole is not singing. There's still a couple of them that are singing, to kind of keep you. But obviously, it's not working anymore now. Next is Sir Thomas.
All right. How far away is the boss one?
The boss one from you is about 150 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still on the rocks. It's not left.
I figured that.
Yeah.
How many are there? Any still on the ship?
There are 2 on the ship right now, but they are at the front of the ship.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna hold my action, not do anything.
Okay. Not gonna move or anything?
Nope.
Okay. There is another. So it is now another one of the harpies' turns. It is going to use a full dash action to move towards the front of the ship as well, but kind of slightly out of the way. And that's going to be its turn. This one's going to do the same. And then the matriarch is going to attempt to do another charm.
Okay.
DC 14 wisdom save again from everyone. I also need to make some for the.
You want me to go ahead and roll that?
Yeah. Zach, if you were keeping track of nat ones, I rolled 2 of them for my crewmates. So
Unfortunately, I don't have the counter up, so because we're not on restream.
Yeah.
Okay. That bitch is pulling that. All right.
Yeah.
Just you wait, you little slut.
What did you get, Spine Splitter?
I got 18.
Okay, so you made it again.
I mean, that's why it was like this.
Warren, what did you get for your wisdom save?
Does she get muffled
4?
since she's in the water?
14?
14 just saves. Kieran, Sir Thomas, Kieran, Rec Deck. What did you get on yours?
Oh, another wisdom save. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can do it.
17.
All right, you made it. Okay. The only 2 that didn't make it are Sir Thomas and Kieran. You guys are both infatuated with the Harpy matriarch over by the rocks, and you got to get close to her. She has such a beautiful voice that you just want to listen more. That's all that's going to do.
Sir Thomas, if you will let me use my bonus action as part of my held action, I'm going to sprout my wings
Oh,
and
just making sure.
Then use my held action to dash and fly 60 feet towards the rock.
Okay.
Hey, sir.
Alrighty. Sir Thomas is now in the air, flying towards the matriarch. Kieran as well failed his save, so he's charmed. He's got to try and make it through
He's
the
not charmed.
matriarch.
He has mindless rage.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, forgot he was in a
Because
rage.
he's mindless. So
Yeah, forgot he
I
was
was
in a
upset
rage.
because I really wanted him to be charmed because then we were going to go rank tag team on the Golem chick, but no, he's not.
I mean, he could forcibly go out of a rage if you can convince him in the water. Next is Rectech.
Underwater.
All right, I'm going
Are you
to
gonna
5, 10,
are you gonna shoot
15,
another one of my
20,
people with a pepper
25,
procs?
30. I'm at a cunning action. The dash is a bonus action. 5, 10,
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm going to fire at this person with
Hey.
pepper box.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
Yeah.
Does it die?
12 damage.
It does die.
That's awesome.
It falls. It falls to the ground.
I'm just going to stare at my smoking pepper box and
Firebolt.
Yip Yak say, I have become death, destroyer of worlds. Just and stare at it in awe as it smokes.
It drops over, and I start cheering and everything.
That's my turn.
Okay. Next is the last harpy that is still technically out in the water. She's just going to fly onto the ship. And she's actually going to head direct deck, having seen that you just shot one of her you just shot one of her friends. This is just like the Coliseum. Just bad kitty. Go ahead and roll both of these. That was a shitty roll. Okay. So she didn't hit with her claw attack, but she does have a club. That did hit.
And as it's coming around, you just hear me going, duck, 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 as I get smacked in the face.
Yeah, you do hit. You do get smacked in the face. You only take 4 damage.
I like that one.
And I think that is all it can do. Now we are back at the top of the order, and Fearin, it's your turn.
Let's see.
I'm just getting a drink, by the way.
Get a good stiff one. Holy fuck it! Oh, he's flying.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Sir Thomas is flying.
Thomas.
He's flying to.
I was like, oh my god, fully armored and in the water. Are you crazy?
Yes.
I've got my dearest friend and companion, who is, I guess, still charmed.
No one is charmed at the moment. Or sorry, except for Sir Thomas.
How far away is Sir Thomas from me?
So he took a full dash action with his flying ability.
30,
so he's
35 feet.
yes, yeah.
All right.
I could tell you.
Interact with object reaching in and grabbing out 50-foot of rope from Warren's bag, tying it off
Okay.
to myself, and handing a mage hand over to Sir Will to tie it off on his leg so that I can be drugged along with my lord and master, Sir Thomas, excuse me. Because it's mage hand,
Okay.
I could take my rope and appear and float and fly with him.
Okay.
He's going to where I want to be. I've got to call him mama.
I
That'll be my entire turn.
Okay. Alrighty. Yep. I will.
Yes.
Next is Spine Splitter.
So
I'm gonna come, Sir Thomas. I mean, I'm coming. But
so how heavy are these harpies?
They're not. They're actually. They don't weigh a lot. Because like birds, their
Bird
bones are
bones.
mostly brittle. Yeah, bird
Alright.
bones. They're mostly brittle in order for them to be able to fly.
Is the old
They're
hag
hollow
still?
bones, they're
Who's she?
sex
Is
toys.
she paying attention to? Is she paying attention to what's going on the ship, or what's she doing?
Which one?
The old hag.
Oh, the one on the
Yeah, let's
rock.
do her too.
Yeah, I'll say that she's
gonna
kind of
come
paying
on her.
attention a little bit. She has seen that 2 of her children have died.
I walk over to the orange one that's now dead. I lift it up, and I start ripping it to shreds and start eating it in front of her, grinning.
Ah, Jesus.
Mm.
Chicken.
Nice.
Because I can't think of another accent to do, kind of just in like a British accent. It's just like, how dare you?
I knew the harpies were British. God.
I mean, their teeth are pretty fucked up, but you know.
Oh,
I just, like I said, I ate a few pieces of it, and then I toss it into the water.
Okay.
Lick my lips, grinning at her the whole time.
Fully disgusted by your actions. Anything else you're doing, or is that the only thing you're doing?
By doing that, I can't cast a spell. So yeah, I guess that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Next is next is the one that is right in front of
That Jordan.
Kieran. And it is going to take 2 attacks on Kieran. Oof. Both of these attacks, and that's a 2. What is Kieran's AC?
Yes, it's that much. Say 13.
What is it?
I think so.
15. They're trying to kill me. Asshole.
15? 15 just hits.
Oh no.
So you take 6 slashing, half to 3. So you only take 3 damage from a claw attack.
Yummy.
It scratched your arm. But that was its turn. So next is Kieran. So that worked out.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
You make me bleed.
All right. I gotta try and do
18
something.
to hit. Plus 2
Eight.
is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. 18 hits. Do you want to go ahead and roll your next attack and then just roll all the damage?
Sure.
See if the second one hits. 11 just hits. 11
Okay,
just
well,
hits
with
the
my
harpy.
plus
It'd be
2, it'd be
13 plus 2.
Or,
Your rage
Okay.
would be 13.
yeah.
Okay.
So here's
Yeah,
the
you
on the
hit.
first one.
Roll your damage.
Oh, what the hell is that?
That's how you
Ooh.
waste a fucking damage. That's how you do that. That's
Give me another one. Aw.
Okay, so that's
15. Plus your plus 4 for the other ones. So 19 total damage.
9 total.
Off my fucking keyboard.
With that first attack, you did well. You hit, but you basically just kind of like clipped one of its wings, and then the other one you kind of more cleaved into like its clavicle across. But she is still standing. She is still
Then a
standing.
free action. I just flip it off.
Free action. Flip the bird.
Okay.
Flip the bird.
It's Book's turn. Book seeing that wreck just kind of got clubbed in the face. You must be flailed in the face. The great one demands it.
Jeez. That's an old Hanna-Barbera cartoon. This is fucking awesome.
Only one of them hits. Okay.
Is there a cat face in front of the camera like hardcore?
Oh, Jesus.
You're saying hi to Andrew, and she's turning the light on and off. That is awesome. This is being broadcast. We'll play it back later. It'll be fun.
That was his turn, but yeah, no. Rectech, after you having been clubbed in the face, you see Ook run up with a flail and
Cat knows.
hit the harpy right in front of you.
Yeah.
Hey, there's another cattail.
There's another cattail. Warren.
Oh boy. All right. So Fearon has let go of me, right?
Yes, I've chosen to
Fearon
do
has
that
let
every time.
go of you. Yes. Yeah, he has let go of you.
Okay.
Are you still holding on to the rope though?
What rope?
So
Exactly.
he
There's
was
one on the
tied to a
ship.
rope to the ship, which was holding you in place. So are you grabbing the rope or are you being dragged along?
I didn't tie myself to the ship at all. I just, and I didn't grab. I probably would not have grabbed the rope.
Okay.
I'm just free swimming here,
Okay.
No swims
which is
needed.
probably a mistake.
No swim to
I am, however,
No.
going to try to climb back up on the ship at this point,
Okay.
unsuccessfully, likely.
No, I won't say that it will be unsuccessfully. If you just want to use your movement to get back on the ship, that'll be fine.
Beautiful, because that's what I'd like to do. I'm on the ruler.
But that will. I'll say that'll use 20 feet of your movement.
Okay, that's completely fair. I actually expected it would take all of it. So
I'm not going to be that mean.
well, I appreciate that. Let's
You're
see then. So where is these other harpies? Because I'm ready to smash some faces.
So most of the harpies are actually aboard or at the front of the ship.
Okay.
One is currently being surrounded by Ook and Rekdek, but the rest of them are more at the front of the ship.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I am going to redo my ruler because I was trying to fight my cat there for a second. Okay, so 20 feet should get me right to the stairs.
Okay.
No.
And then I'm going to no, right there. Let's see. What's the chances I would be able to see the harpy from my position where I'm currently standing? This one.
You'll still be able to see it. Most ships they don't go that high up, even with steps. It's more just kind of like maybe a foot increase. So I'll say that you still see it.
Lovely.
Which
I'm
means
gonna
there are
yell.
7 steps to go up. Which means there are 7 steps to go up 1 foot of inclination.
I'm gonna yell duck at Rekdek.
No, God.
And then I'm gonna throw my javelin. I'm gonna throw my
Okay.
javelin at this one. If it
Okay.
clicked.
I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. Because you're doing it in the moment.
There you are.
Rekdek, give me a dex save.
Oh
If
no.
you beat a
Well, just hold on. Let me
I'm just
roll.
gonna
Let me pick a number and let me know when you have that number.
Okay.
Don't tell it. It's a free pass.
14.
Rekdek. You rolled exactly the number you needed to beat. I just used the same. I just used the same number as the save that the harpies have been using.
What did she throw at it?
She threw a javelin
javelin.
at Rek, she told Rek to duck so that she could attack the harpy in front of him.
Mhm.
And just for flavor, I had Rectex make a deck save, and he rolled the exact number he needed to succeed.
Now the
So
question is,
Rectex very kind of clumsily hears the word duck, still admiring the smoking barrel in his gun.
did she hit?
She still has to attack. So go
Oh.
ahead and roll your attack,
Okay.
Renee. This is just
14.
for him hearing. 14 hits.
And then dirty 20 on my second attack.
Both hit.
Renee,
Yeah.
now you get to add poison.
All right. And what was the roll? I know I have it somewhere, but what was the roll on that again?
2d8 for each weapon he coated in poison. So you threw 2 javelins, so that's 4d8 plus your javelin damage.
All right. 1 second. Sorry, I don't have all my dice out.
So 6d8, technically, because you have metal javelins, which I said were a d8 of damage. So 6d8 of damage is what you're doing with 2 javelins.
Oh, that's right, because I'm using my metal. Ignore me. Trying to make sure
How
it's
dare
going
you?
right.
How dare you, Michael? How dare you remind her of her poison?
Talking about.
Hey, what's the team for?
Uh,
That's what team's for.
yeah.
We've almost made it 12 whole seconds into this battle.
I know.
For the record, I did actually remember I had poison.
Ever thought about it that we've only made it through a couple of 10 rounds of battles, and every one of those was like 2 sessions. It's like 6 hours later. All right, 1 minute has passed.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You guys have done like a cumulative amount of combat in maybe 5 minutes of the entire session, maybe.
Sorry, I'm still trying to find them. Okay, we're just going to more.
Poison everything.
All right, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 19, 26, 27, 33 damage.
Warren, how do you kill this harpy?
First, I'm going to move on my dice before I make that decision.
Okay.
Didn't have them ready today. So when Warren yells duck, she's like prepared her second javelin. And she's like, die, bird, die. That's all.
Okay.
She's
How
not
loud is she?
Oh yeah, she died. The one that's in front, the one that you hexed is dead. So you can move that hex to another one.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Rectic, you hear the word duck, and as you're basically bending at a 90-degree, you see 2 metal javelins fly over to you, and you just hear swoop swoop to the harpy right in front of you, and it has basically been porcupined and falls over dead. You've got someone gunning for your bringer of death position, Rectic.
Can I add a free action to say fillet after I'm done?
Filet, sure.
Fillet.
Yeah, some good bird meat. Next is Sir Thomas.
That's right.
I'm just gonna dash in the air and fly 60 feet towards the rock, and then I guess try to make a wisdom save to see if I can get out of the charm.
Okay.
After I move my 60 feet in there.
While you were
Dragging
doing
one
this,
foot.
I need to ask Firen one question.
Yeah.
Did you untie yourself from the rope that was attached to the ship?
No, I did not.
Mm.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, this could be bad.
I
I
think
gotta
I am
figure
no
it out.
longer
But bad.
Okay, so you last turn of Firen, Sir Thomas. I don't know if you heard. He tied a rope around
I
your
heard his
your.
latest
Yeah.
stupidity.
Okay. So you fly the 60 feet. Okay, I don't know what.
Strength versus strength, probably.
Yeah,
Athletic.
I guess that would be. I guess that would be opposing strength checks. Otherwise,
Ship
don't know
versus
what
fear versus Sir
So
Will.
you could do opposing strength check, or it's a strength check versus a constitution check, is it can just simply crush me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I've got a ship pulling one way and him pulling the other. And the weak point is the fact that I'm tied at the torso for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a strength check.
All right.
Let's see. This
Give me a
radio
con.
check.
Give me a con check, Jordan, or strength, whatever you want to do. Whatever is better.
I'll do con because it makes sense. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mm-mm.
Con's better, anyways.
Oh, well, that's good.
Here comes that one.
Okay. Had you gotten a nat 1, it would have been a lot worse.
I lost.
So
I'm feeling the damage.
there's just this giant rope like up in the air off the ship, and there's just a tiny body in the middle screaming.
I'm gonna figure out what.
Overthinking about
I'm gonna
the speed
figure
of
out what
the
I'm gonna
boat,
roll
the
for
down mass
this.
of the boat. So because it's bludgeoning damage and how it's designed, going off legacy rules, you're going to be rolling no less than 12d6 damage for bludgeoning
Jesus
of me being
Christ.
crushed by the rope being pulled between.
Oh no.
Mhm.
I am going to use digital dice on this one just because I don't feel like
Oh, no.
counting.
He's
Well,
gonna
I've been
knock my
rolling like
ass like Con.
shit all day, so
Famous last words.
Mm-hmm.
Sir Thomas be dragging around a half of a fucking kobold. I love you, Sir Thomas.
how many d6 did you say?
No less than 12 because this ship is so massive.
Am I able to see what's going on?
No, you'll be able to hear my screams.
Okay, give me.
Could I run over to you?
We're in the middle of
No.
combat. This is already happening. You can come over and get my body later. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm so excited.
Jordan, you
Can't
take
die.
43 points of force damage.
That's so fucking awesome. I'm at 2 hit points,
Yeah.
baby.
He's still got 3 hit points. He's still alive.
That's
He
just,
could have gone a
I
lot
feel the
worse.
DM was there
Would
manipulating dice.
would I see this
and I
is
appreciate it
happening?
all the time.
You would feel it.
You'd feel it.
You would
Yeah,
feel
you
it.
feel it.
Okay.
What's this tug?
You feel
What the hell?
anchored.
Difficult terrain.
You feel anchored now. I'll say with that, you only make it. I'll say you make 40 out of your 60 feet of dashed
Okay.
action. So you still had 20 feet left to go, but you can't go any further.
Okay.
So him having some infatuation actually is going to help you out with this, realizing you were doing something stupid.
Fearing is just right here in the middle. Okay.
I am no longer
all right.
charmed. I
Now,
got a
Oh,
20 on the wisdom save,
okay.
Okay.
So you're okay. You are no longer charmed now.
but I will still be intending to head to the rock to deal with
Okay.
the boss there.
Okay. That works.
Oh, looky.
All right. Next it is this harpy. This harpy is going to Harpy is going to run up to. And make an attack.
There's every possibility my headset will die. Keep telling me like that.
Nat 1 on the first one. And a 10 on the next. So she misses. On both attacks, other Harpy
Harpy die.
is going to run up to. It's going to swing around, go out to Rectech.
Bad birdie. Bad birdie.
Bad.
No. No.
I rolled another nat 1.
Let's go.
And then a 21. A 21 for the club.
Duck, smack.
That one was only 3 damage. Alrighty. Next is the matriarch. I don't think she has much she can do. Because I said in the beginning, she can't fly. Her wings are all gnarled. So she's just kind of stuck on a ship.
Zach, are we still linked?
No, not at this point. Well, you and I are. You and I are.
Okay.
Not everyone
Okay.
else.
I'm going to say that the matriarch is going to hold an action. Okay. Rectech, your turn.
You will hear attack and jump back.
Hearing fear and scream and seeing him stuck by the rope, I am going to bonus action steady aim. And then I'm going to attempt to throw a psychic dagger at the rope that's holding him.
Okay.
Go
ahead.
The one that the rope that's holding him to the ship.
Okay.
So I would technically have disadvantage because I'm next to an enemy, but with steady aim, I get normal roll.
Yeah, but Rook's right there next to you.
Would a 16 hit the rope?
16 will hit the rope.
Oh, thank God.
I don't think ropes have very high AC.
6.
Yep, 6. Yeah, you with your psychic blade, you sever the rope. So fear, you're free and starting to free fall. But with the rope,
He's
you're
still tied to Sir Thomas.
Yeah, you're
I was
basically
wondering if there was
pendulum swinging.
Oh, I was hoping to be stretchiness where I could be shot ahead of Sir Thomas.
If that's what you would like, to do, sure.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
there's a lot of tension from the boat and crushing me, and I just.
I will say within the turn that Rectech just did. You haven't passed Sir Thomas yet, but you are about to pass him. You're like 5 feet behind him. And closing the distance fast.
And then I'm gonna use my movement to go back to the stairs, taking an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Nat 20.
Oh
shit.
But it's just going to do a claw attack.
Let's see. Is this a claw attack? You need a Constitution saving throw. Okay, so that is 42 D12.
9 damage as it slashes you in the back with its claws.
So I'm gonna use my uncanny dodge reaction to have that to.
Okay. 4.
4, and then
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot my points.
how that's gonna look is basically I'm gonna drop to my knees and attempt to go underneath it, but because I'm so tall, it's still gonna hit me in the face. I'm gonna try to like combat slide out past him and just still get hit in the face.
Your bottom half gives way. I ain't taking this hit.
Like,
sure.
You.
Next is Fearin. You're being slingshotted.
All right. How far away am I from the target? The sexy gobble chick.
75 feet.
70 feet. I'll say that because you're slingshotted, you get 10 extra feet of movement. Your normal
so
move.
So that means that I'm literally taking the rope that I had and I'm going the full 50 feet and
Mhm.
starting to tug Sir Thomas
Mhm.
the other direction.
Gosh.
Okay, cool. Let's see.
Of course, Sir
So that'll
Thomas.
put me 50 feet over here with a rope attached to me.
You are almost to the rock with 50 feet. You're like
Excellent.
right
And then
here.
when I get there, I'm going to hold out both hands and I'm going to go, "Ah, you girl," and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast twice and see if I can turn her on.
Okay, go ahead.
Roll for horniness.
That's what I'm doing.
Pretty much.
Just for fun. Yeah, I'll roll for horniness. I got a 4. It's not very horny.
Oh,
19 will hit.
She's old. It's not her fault. Her libido is gone.
3 does not hit.
Was that pre-Eldritch Blast or post-Eldritch Blast, Jared?
Damn, Jordan, the dice do not like you.
Damn, that's so awful.
You even with 1 damage, you shoot off her little pinky toe.
Oh boy.
I shout, "I'm the Riz King," and I look back over my shoulder at Sir Thomas and go, "You get 30 seconds."
Now,
Damn.
what language
She's
do
missing
you
a
say
toe, so
that
that's
in?
fine. Oh,
Did you
I
say
said
that in common or?
because you heard. Oh, you're right. I shouldn't say that. I'll say it in common. It reminds me of your mom.
I was gonna say sloppy seconds for the second mate.
oh,
Damn. Damn.
Yes.
I will have my vengeance.
In the form of
With-
sloppy seconds.
With that, are you doing anything else? Otherwise,
I
it's
don't
Spine
think he
Splitter's
can.
turn.
I don't think he can do
Let's see.
anything.
That's my movement. That as a bonus action, I can. Oh my god! Can I could do that? I haven't used my key points in forever. As a bonus action, I'm gonna summon a tentacle next to the woman that I missed,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna reach out and try to hug her and let her know that I will find a way to please her.
Jesus.
Okay.
Damn, son. I am holding up a torch trying to make this one tentacle sitting there, really just irritating her.
Yeah. It's
And that'll end that.
tickling the back of her leg, like tickling behind her knee.
It's supposed to be by the back of her throat. God damn it.
Yeah, it's not
That's the end of my
full.
turn.
The tentacle is not fully extended out of the ground yet. It's working its way up.
I shout, it's never happened like this before.
Says the androgynous kobold.
I collect penis now, or peni now.
Yeah, you collect peanut. First, it was pearls. What was it? Pearls of the earth.
It's oh my god, yes. Oh god, I've collected some stuff. That's the
gosh.
good old kid.
All right, Spine Splitter.
okay. So, why will it not give me? Why don't I have a grid on here? Oh, I know I'm still within distance. I'm gonna Misty Step 30 feet to go behind the little hag that just clawed my brother. So I assume that'll be right about there.
Mm-hmm.
To where I'm 10 behind her.
Okay.
And then she needs to make a saving throw, con saving throw 15.
She did not make it.
Oh, what a shame.
I know.
So from behind her, I just extend my hand, and this greenish, misty cloud just kind of surrounds her as she starts choking on the poison spray. And
Every time you say, "Oh, she didn't make it," I just imagine that meme, which listen here, you little shit.
and so
Yeah.
that's 9. So she's gonna take 18 points of poison damage,
Damn.
and
Okay.
I read it right when I did it right. So that will take and because yeah, it's this one here, and that should be enough space where I'm still not getting Oak up here.
Correct. All right. Are you still maintaining your hex as
Oh
well?
no.
No. Okay.
Nah. Orange died. My job's done.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do Misty and the poison if I was doing that.
Alrighty. Next is the one that's this is dangerous territory for my NPC, but the one that's right in front of Kieran is going to attack again. Probably not going to hit.
Miss.
I don't know what his AC is. Zoom in ridiculously.
15,
Uh,
15, 15, 15, 15,
Okay.
15.
15.
Okay. Thank you. Eight and 5. So you take a total of 6 damage. That's already halved. That was both slashing and bludgeoning, so that was halved already. So you take 6. And that was her turn. Next is Kieran.
That poor harpy. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, no. Listen, harpies can't do a lot. They have their one charm ability, and that's about it. Well, except with Rectech, they keep clubbing him in the face.
True.
Both hit, Kieran. Damn.
18.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not all.
He didn't like getting clubbed or splashed in the face. So that axe definitely hit. It is dead.
Oh, goody. That wasn't even all the damage.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because he had poison, didn't he? Because of the great axe.
Jordan and I have been forgetting about that this whole time.
Yeah.
Can't poison my
Yeah.
other
So
glass.
that that harpy is dead.
My great axe is poisoned also.
Yeah, your great axe is poisoned.
Yep. Yeah, your great axe is poisoned. Yeah, everybody's everything is poisoned except for Sir Thomas. His has got a special celestial blessing that has poison damage, but it's not poison.
Nice try.
Jordan, also Kieran. I don't know if he did it from his screen. He didn't reset his health from the long rest, so he's still sitting at 18 out of 75.
Oh, well, that's because he's taken an oath of never healing, because that's
Yes,
did you ever take the long
that
rest?
sounds about right.
I thought
Yeah.
I did, but I guess no, I didn't.
Okay, you can take your healing because God said you can heal.
Yeah. The meat shield can take his healing.
Yeah, that makes sure he'll never heal then. Does that mean he was acknowledging he's the
wall
meat
shield.
shield? Yeah.
He's the meat wall.
Yeah. Is he doing a bonus action at all? Or anything?
You doing a bonus action, buddy?
Don't.
Yes, he's using reckless attack, so he's going to go ahead and
He's
declare it.
gonna go and reckless attack Sir Thomas for mouthing off to him. Yeah.
Okay.
He's doing
So
an overattack.
that way he'll have advantage for next attacks, right?
Yep.
Okay. Then with that, it is Hook.
What do you?
Starting
Hook is just
next
going
turn,
to
you
attack the
will
one
have
that's
a
right in front of
bonus action
him.
Attack and you have advantage. But people also have advantage against hitting you. But, you know, it's what you have as Path of the Berserker. It's what you do. It gives you an extra attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
He hit both times. I'm just going to roll.
Just want to thank Sir Thomas for giving me back my penis.
What now?
Remember, you gave me back my battered and bruised penis until I blew off someone's head with an Eldritch Blast through it, and then took their penis.
That's right. I was trying not to
And I was
remember
told-
all that.
Well, I can't have you forgetting. I'm the one that was I'm tied to your foot. I am the
For
wrist
now.
king.
For now, yeah. All right. That was Hook's turn. Warren.
All right. Warren is gonna run up to this one right here.
The one that hit Rick Deck.
Mm-hmm.
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
Let's see. How
Are you
many-
raged, Renee?
I am, yes.
Yes.
Let's see. How many javelins? do I have?
So, is she gonna run up to something that's covered in the green cloud?
Yes, she will.
Yeah, because you cast that poison cloud, right?
Oh, it's poison spray.
Or poison
So
spray.
how's
Yeah.
Jordan? It just says instant 10-foot radius. So does it mean after the attack's done, it's gone?
Does it say when an enemy ends their turn or enters it at the start of their turn that they get hit by anything?
You extend your hand toward the creature you can see within range and project a puff of noxious gas from your palm. The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take poison damage. Range is
It's not
10
a
foot.
concentration.
No, it says casting time 1 action.
It's gone.
Okay.
It's gone. It's a poof and gone. It's not like
Okay.
Cloud of Daggers or something like that.
It's like fart.
But if Rec would have been in that when I cast it, because it's 10 foot, it would have got him.
Right. It would.
Okay, I
if
just
he
want to
was
make
inside
sure.
the code,
Okay. Okay.
He would have got hit by the fart cone.
Okay. Good.
There are
Good.
risks to being expected.
That should have made me happy like that. Fart noises.
She's gonna run up and take her flail and smash the harpy in the face twice.
Okay.
16
16 hits.
and 9.
9 does not hit.
There you go. Now you're getting the bad rolls finally.
Yay! That being said, you might do enough damage to.
13 damage.
How much?
13 damage.
Okay. Still up, but very hurt.
Oh, hold on. I forgot my divine fury as well.
Damn it. I didn't forget. You forgot.
And that's
I
another
didn't forget
7
nothing. Another 7?
radiant
Is that what
damage.
you said?
Mm-hmm.
You killed it. And 7 was exactly enough you needed to do.
Like
Yeah. I sent you guys
exactly
links.
on it. That's
You killed 3 harpies this
There's
session.
brisket and all the food downstairs, guys. Please eat.
So yeah. What weapon did you say you were using? Your flail?
my flail. Yeah.
Your flail? Yeah. Both ends of the flail. One hits it in the gut, one hits it in the face, but the one that hits it in the face has that radiant damage or necrotic damage behind it, or whatever one you use. And it just splatters. You're killing all my bad guys.
I do have a question. Is the ship still moving towards that pier?
Yes.
Okay.
Yay.
It's not
good.
moving very
18
fast.
seconds.
I'll say that because obviously you guys are about to dock, so it's only moved maybe in these 12 seconds. It's maybe moved 30, 40 feet.
Okay.
So it's not moved
Okay.
very fast.
I know it's only been 18 seconds, but I just want to make sure that it still feels like we're moving.
Yes, you guys are still moving. Yeah, because you got to get to the island.
Quickly. Ooh, I just did the math. I don't like what I just did. I don't want to talk about that.
Okay. Anything else you're doing, Warren?
Probably not. I'm pretty sure I used all my movement. And I can't do that yet. No, I think I'm done.
Okay. Sir Thomas.
I am going to dash again and fly forward 60 feet.
Okay. With the 60 feet, I will say that you are right next to the heartbeat.
Okay. Could you move me back about to where Fearon is? And with me reserving the right to move back up to where you had me now later on, so I can pause my movement.
Yeah.
And just let me ask if you would allow me as a bonus action to attempt to cut the rope holding Fearon up.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I was hoping to improvise weapon, but I guess cutting the rope works too.
Yeah, that's fine.
I told you
I'll
I
say
would
that
have
that's a
vengeance.
I'll say
You
that's a
wanna
free
snipe me
action.
first to get to momentum. Yeah.
All right, so you've cut the rope. Kieran is still technically flying towards this heartbeat.
No, I'm sorry. And then I'd like to try and grab onto him if you'll allow that.
Oh, okay, yeah. So like grab him by the scruff of his neck or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Yep, that's fine.
And then throw him if you'd allow. Once again, I mean, this is just ridiculous. If you'd allow me to like grab him and throw him towards the harpy. But no, I guess that sounds more like an action, so never mind.
Yeah, that'll be an action.
Yeah, I'll just grab him.
Okay.
That might be my next action.
Yeah.
So
Next is
and I'd like to. I'm sorry. I'd like to finish my movement to move up to closer to the harpy.
okay. With fear and still in your hand.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. You guys make it to the edge of the outcropping. Next is this harpy. Just gonna attack. Oop. That one will hit. And that one might hit. I don't think so. I think his AC is 20. Yeah, his AC is 20. So he only takes. Okay. Alrighty. Next is the matriarch's turn. She is going to attempt to. This is going to be a bad thing to do. Okay. So because you guys are within 30 feet, I need another DC 14 wisdom save.
From everyone?
No. Just from Fearon and Sir Thomas.
Wasted that nat 20.
Oh, sorry. Oh no. Fearon. And then I just need one from Sir Thomas. This one will be fun for you, Jordan, depending on if Sir Thomas fails this as well.
What do I need to potentially fail? I was away for a minute.
I need another wisdom save,
Wisdom
DC
save,
14.
okay.
This one is only ranged. This one is very close range.
What was the DC on it again?
14.
Oh, made it.
You made it. Okay, so this is only affecting Fearon. She attempts to enter your mind on the like a psychic link through your mind. For Sir Thomas, you immediately feel that she's trying to tamper with something in your mind, and you immediately shake it off. However, with Fearon, she don't have to do much. You're a kinky little man.
Calling him a
She.
man is an insult to men.
Oh, sorry.
He's a kobold. Come on now.
She reaches into your mind and realizes that you already have a lot of desires, a lot of wants.
No.
You're muted, Jordan.
You
Yeah, that was
you
probably-
picture yourself back in the brothels that you guys were in when you guys were at the Moonlight Isles, but you're with Uriah Sama, and he is paid for an entire night out. He has rented out the entire club with just you and him and all of the beauties that are there, all the booze that you can get, and it is a night of carnal desires. And you are stuck in this mindscape. You are currently paralyzed.
But I'm paralyzed in Sir Thomas's hands.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But this only
You feel me get
you're
stiff?
you're only paralyzed until the end of the matriarch's next turn. It's a very limited spell. But that is what it
Very
does.
strong. It
Yes.
makes me stiff, paralyzed in the hands of Sir Thomas. So oftentimes when I'm in Sir Thomas's hands, I am stiff. Okay, cool.
Keep on talking.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You have no penis?
I was just gonna say
It's the rigor setting in. I keep it in a jar. It's crispy and solid somewhere, like a dried raccoon penis.
is it right next to Sir Titus's?
It's in
Sir Thomas
formaldehyde.
is the one that gave me it back. It was very nice of it. I've got it on a shelf downstairs in Sir Thomas's quarters, next to my new round second mate penis. I'll take the offers.
Rec deck. So there's still one harpy left on the ship, and then there's the matriarch that's on the rock outcropping where you guys were.
Put a chair right here, sir, if you want to sit here.
I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
And then I am going to. I'm going to attack with a psychic dagger at purple.
Okay.
17 hit.
17 hits.
Okay. And then because I've been forgetting to do it, I'm gonna add my sneak attack damage to that.
We got sneak attack.
So 17 damage.
Okay.
Just watching myself on stream.
Oh, I didn't realize
And
you were
then my
doing
bonus action, I'm gonna throw my second psychic dagger.
Okay.
22 is going to hit.
22 hits.
For 9.
Tell me how you kill this thing.
Just one dagger in each eye. Stupid bird.
Just tired of it. Shit. Alrighty. So next is Fearon. You're paralyzed. Yeah, you're paralyzed. Let's see.
Oh no.
Can you still attack as paralyzed condition, or is that just no? Okay, so
So it's not a save to break the condition and all that. That would normally be it, but paralyzed normally means it's kind of like stunned. You miss a turn. It's that same. It's such my fail. Yeah, you could die and never do anything. I've accepted
in your
that at
mind.
least I'm going to die in my fantasy.
Yeah, in your mind, mindscape, in this pleasure prison. Jiraiya is showing you a new move that he learned on his travels that he hadn't got a chance to show you.
The wheelbarrow? Finally. God.
Yeah, the wheelbarrow and the windmill.
You know, being 1'7" tall, you wouldn't think I'd be able to pleasure a woman at 7'2". But with the windmill, I'll show you.
Dang. Next is Spine Splitter.
How far away am I from that hag?
And if you're using an Eldritch Blast, you have 300 feet. Yeah, you've got enough range for that.
No, I'm thinking of using something else. That's why I'm asking. I can't get the grid to come up on mine for some reason.
You're about 120 feet away from her.
That bitch is pissing me off now.
Sorry, you're about 100 feet. I wasn't adding that you guys had moved, and you guys are kind of starting to move more at a diagonal now. So it's about 100 feet.
All the harpies are dead on the ship.
Yes. Wreck Deck just killed the last one that was on the ship.
I turn and look at the guy at the wheel, look at that's steering the ship, and raise my hands up. Why aren't we there? Next.
He looks at you. I'm trying, okay? I did forget. So that one I will say made his save. The last turn when they did the charm thing, there were two that jumped off the boat.
I don't care.
I'm just saying that this one jumped off the boat and this jumped off the boat.
That's Captain's problem, and he's down below. Not my fault.
Did they have names? Who were they?
One is dare you, Jordan? dare you do this to another DM?
Yeah, I already knew. I was like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Later on, you'll fill in the blanks. I know.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out some point. Like, oh, the dick swing didn't. Oh, we're never on anchoring again.
Yeah, one's name is Timmy, or one's name's Timmy, and the other one is Fred.
Did they have families?
Not that you know.
They used to.
You guys haven't asked questions. They just died.
We don't care.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay. Okay. So unless Kieran, Book, and Warren have anything that is ranged at like 100 feet, I don't know how much you guys would be able to do. But if you guys want to do something specific while you're on the ship, you're more than welcome to.
Cannons.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cannons. I completely forgot the cannons. I always forget that these are on this ship.
I'm glad I'm not metagaming. Whatever. Cannons.
That's fine. That's fine. I was the one that forgot that I have them on here. So next is Kieran.
I'll let you. Goes downstairs.
So there ain't nothing for us to attack.
No, but you can use the cannons like what Jordan or Fearon just remembered. There are cannons on the ship.
How do I?
So the cannons are just a straight D20 roll. There's nothing that you add to them. It takes an action to fire them, and then if you want to use a bonus action to reload so that you can attack again with it, that will be the sacrifice you would have to make. You wouldn't be able to use your bonus action. But you can use the Okay, so the first one does not hit. I'm going to move you actually over to where there would be a cannon. The 9 does not hit. If you want to try and fire again, you'd have to use your bonus action to reload and then fire again.
Let's try to do that.
All right, you're trying to do that. Ah,
It's just
hell
another,
yeah.
just another D20.
Is that good?
7 does not hit.
You guys are
Um,
my best pilots for the brisket for next week or 2 weeks.
nice. Next is Ook. I will say that he will do the same, but he's going to move down to another one that's down here. Just going to have him roll 2 D20s. Let's see if this works. He did hit on 1. It's 3D10.
Jesus.
I love when I almost crit on myself. It's great.
Power being DM, the only time you'll win is when you're against yourself.
I know. That's 16 damage. Jeez.
Anybody want to be an old lady with me and have some bridge mix? It's strangely nummy and diverse.
I'm going to say that with that attack, I'm going to roll a con save for her to see if she maintains concentration. Ah. Fearing, like, you went an entire round where you were imagining for 6 full seconds, you were imagining everything that Jiraiya Sama was teaching you, all these new techniques and stuff he learned on the travels, and then instantaneously, within 6 seconds, you were in, and now you're out. You are out of the mindscape, and standing 10 feet away from the patriarch or matriarchs.
All right.
Mama Bird, 10 feet away from Mama Bird.
My target of love.
Yes, you must love her.
I want to get up in her. I mean, close to her. Like, I'm going to attack her.
He hits.
Did you roll a natural 20?
25. Dirty 20. 25.
25 hits.
I need to keep 0.3 of blows.
18 hits. 14 does not hit. And 9 does not hit. So 3 out of your 5 attacks hit.
Does not hit. So only just sucks. All right. I need Constitution saving throws 3.
Currently doing all the damage real quick. Okay. All right, you said a Constitution saving throw?
Yep, 3 of them.
10, or sorry, 11, 12, and 17.
Fail. Yes.
Okay.
So that means you take a whopping 9, 7, 3. And I kiss her on the cheek and freely speak into her ear. We'll be together soon.
Get away from me, you little freak! You've hurt me so much. Next is Warren.
Jesus Christ. All right, Warren's gonna run to the edge of the boat, right here, and not use the ruler. And she's gonna take her flail, not her flail. I don't know where that came from. Where's that? Okay, just checking. 1 second. I'm just checking how many I had. Okay. And she's gonna take her flail and throw it at the matriarch, which it does have a range, or her javelin, I mean. And you know,
We're looking forward to getting that out of your hands.
It wasn't computing for a second. Yes, it has a range of 120.
Okay.
That would be a 21.
21 hits.
Okay. That'll be 7 damage plus my radiant damage
Raging.
and my poison, which is a 1d8, 2d8.
Yep.
Plus 2d8. You're still forgetting your +2 from your rage.
My rage should already be on there with the feet, I think, that we added. Okay.
If you have the rage item equipped, it should automatically change everything.
Yeah, I have the rage item equipped right now. Okay, and then I'm sorry, 2d8.
Unless you're manually rolling. If you're manually rolling, you'll have to add it.
Yeah. Okay, so that is between poison, radiant, and piercing. That's math that I can't do.
I love your item for the attack, dude.
Tell me how you overkill this matriarch. How do you kill Fearon's bird mommy?
So I would have watched Fearon just doing his kinky shit with her, I'm assuming. I would have said, I don't know if that's consent, and then I'm going to throw the javelin at her.
That's awesome. Yes.
Okay. The javelin goes right through her sternum, and right in front of Fear, and you see the javelin sticking out of her chest. As obviously she took the damage from the spear, but then she took the radiant damage, so it was burning her. And then she also took poison damage, so the wound started turning green.
Oh, so I'm going to add on there. Hey, Fearon, I got it in deep this time.
Me next.
Oh, God. I started this.
Which is great because you have to yell this to him. You're 100 feet away. You have to yell this to him.
I'm able to understand very
I
clearly.
started something I shouldn't have started.
I understand the matriarch just got killed. I want my turn, which I'd be next, so I can take Fearon and throw him as far as I possibly can.
Back into the water or in the rocks?
As he goes to pick me up, I
let me
yell
think
at
about
him,
that
I'm
for
in
a
the
second.
4-way.
Which would hurt more? Probably the rocks. I'm gonna slam him into the rocks.
He has 2 hit points.
Good, even better. I'm not a paladin yet, so I'm under no obligation that I'm usually.
He's a little upset. I mean, he's a little upset. You know, he just found out that two of his other mates, you know, were doing shady crap underneath his nose. I don't know why he's
Yeah,
taking
it
it
was
out on
the,
Theron, but
what language did Warren say you didn't have consent in?
ooh, Warren,
Oh. Oh.
That's a lot of
common or
context. I don't
common
know.
or yip yak.
Oh no. Oh.
Can I say common for the consent and then yip yak for the getting it in deep comment?
And
Sure.
all I
Oh, son of a
needed
bitch.
all I needed to hear is the consent part. You didn't have consent, and I'm gonna slam him.
Oh, gee.
All right. Make I guess an unarmed strike.
And let me hold on. Let me read something else real quick about my
Oh God.
celestial revelation. I'm interpreting my celestial revelation where it says I can deal an extra 3 radiant damage to one target when I deal damage to it with an attack or spell is in counting with an unarmed. So
Just counting.
15 to hit.
Oh,
15 hits.
that makes it beats. Here comes
So
the
that's
damage
4
we all
bludgeoning
love.
and 3 radiant.
That's 7. Let's see.
He's
So
down.
even if
And then I'm going to use
die,
my now can we end the initiative rounds so I can heal them right away?
Yeah, combat's already done.
Yeah. Okay, and you get
he's gonna start to roll
3d4.
the thing.
You get 9 hit points back.
I'm rich. Oh God, she was good. Where'd she go?
after all of this has taken place, the harpies are all dead. The 2 crewmates that are in the water break out of their charmed ability, get back on the ship, and are like, I don't know what happened. And you guys pull up to the dock. You were finally docked on this island, Spine Splitter.
Do
We're home.
can I see him attack Farron?
If you see that, you would also see me heal him right afterwards.
Mm.
Give me a perception check. Yeah, I'll say with a 17, you saw that.
Okay. Is he meeting us on the dock or is he coming back to the ship?
Yeah, what are you guys? What are you 2 doing? Because you're still on the rock dropping.
I will grab Fearin, and I should. Well, no, we're out of rounds now, so I don't know how much longer I have with my wings, so I don't know that I could fly all the way back to the ship and
As I
have.
look up
You have it for a full minute, right?
Yeah, and we went about 3 to 4 rounds, I think, where I had them. So
18 seconds. So
yeah,
you would have time to still get back to the ship.
then I'll grab Fearin if he's okay with that. I will ask for his consent for that. Fly back to the
I will
ship.
reach up and bury my head in Sir Thomas's chest. Go, baby, if you couldn't fly me, I would have gone ahead and swam you, reminding him that I can swim and breathe water. So I'm gonna be your mermaid in your times of distress, and then I just want to kind of guzzle.
You're saying this in common?
Oh yes, I am. That's why the southern accent's there. I need you to
Yeah.
understand.
Okay, that's right. Then I am just going to drop you in the water. Okay, you want to swim? Fine.
I gurgle for a second, saying mixed messages and swim to the ship.
Yeah.
No homo.
When
All right. So
when Thomas gets back to the ship, I'm gonna point pepper box at him, and then in my other
it.
hand, I'm gonna manifest a psychic dagger, and I'm gonna
Go for
speak
it.
softly in
Go for it.
common and say, "You are done attacking us, kobolds."
Oh my God!
Bring
What's
it.
happening?
Bring it, lizard boy.
All right. Well, I'm gonna steady aim and fire a shot.
Go for it.
All right.
I want to. I want to jump in front of it, deflect missile.
And that's a miss.
Oh, deflected it. I want to take this chance as we try to deflect, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shout out in common at first. I love this man like he's my own sister mother. And then I say in Yik Yak. It is not the time for us to hurt this dear, dear human. We have a mission. And then something shiny catches my attention and I lose track of what the hell I was saying.
Okay.
I'm going to call out and yip yak to everybody that can hear me. Said this person is consistently harming us, and I'm not going to let it happen again. And then I'm going to switch to common and tell him,
I'm going to go over and take a strike at Rec Deck. You've done enough.
God, it's happening. Let's see, is my -2 charisma going to help me here? Nope.
No, it's not.
The Rec Deck's the rogue. There's not a bard.
misses.
Finally happening.
Okay.
Um,
Definitely misses. I'm gonna say, fine. Get off our ship.
yeah. Well,
You don't want me to attack anymore. You don't do anything to provoke me.
Um,
And I'm going to respond, we haven't provoked you.
Oh, the hell you haven't. Maybe you haven't, Rec Deck. Maybe Spine Splinter hasn't. Maybe Warren hasn't. But Fearon and Ook most certainly have.
What?
And they're one of us. You attack them, you attack all of us.
Oh, I understand that.
Yep.
You have to understand, you are then saying you are responsible for what your siblings, so to speak, do.
They're free to do what they
Well,
want, but they haven't been hostile
yeah,
towards you
that's-
at all.
That's my brother. So does 14 or 16 hit you for Will?
No.
All right. With a shot.
And did
So
you
you
not
feel
see the
ticklish.
part where, yes, I struck Fearon and knocked him unconscious, and then I healed him.
In order to make this look better, I walk over to Sir Thomas and start dry humping his leg. I love this.
Oh, yes, that's going to help.
Ward wants to step in between where
It's gonna hurt so bad.
Sir Thomas and Rec Deck are standing, like in front of Rec Deck.
Well,
So he can't hit Rec Deck.
Okay.
Sir Thomas felt like he was being tickled. Life.
Sorry.
That's the only way I know how to describe that not hitting.
Okay. I will say at this moment, you guys are docked. There's obviously tensions are high.
You're all on leave. Get off the ship.
At this point, the captain walks out of his cabin. He has not been a part of this battle. He was down below doing some additional inspections of everything you guys showed him the night before. He heard screaming, but I will say, obviously, within the time that you guys dispatched everything, it was not enough time for him to get back on the deck. He sees several of the harpies dead on the ship. There's a couple of them that are dead in the water. And he catches the scuffle that you guys are doing right now. He walks up, or he starts walking up to you guys, and the captain sees the scuffle that you guys are doing. He has not seen the fight. He has just seen that you guys are starting to attack one another. He. Gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. Still kind of at a loss for words as to one losing his first and second mate, finding that finding out that they were scheming behind his back. And then coming to find out that obviously two of his crewmates almost blew up his ship from basically putting magic into a magic sealing stone and almost blowing up the ship. He's kind of a little high strung in this moment. He didn't see who started what, but he sees that you guys are fighting and proceeds to speak up. He's not mad enough to be in his stern voice, but he is still in his squeaker voice. So Spine Splitter, be ready. Okay, what the hell is going on here right now? You know what? Actually, I don't really care. There's been so much shit that's happened that I'm kind of at a loss for words. I'm 2 men down, and you guys are fighting amongst yourselves. Once we get to this island, once we fully are docked, you guys need to cool off. So everyone is off the ship, and we need to get this ship back in working order. There is damage. So whatever you guys need to do on this island, go and do it. I have to figure some things out, and we'll see from there what happens.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, with that, you see the captain start to kind of walk away a little bit, and he just tells the crewmate that is operating the helm to just basically hurry up and get docked. And you guys are starting to swing around to where you get to the pier.
So, without lowering Pepperbox, I'm gonna Psychic Whispers, warn Fearon, and I guess Ook, even though he's not here. But I'm gonna speak to all of them. I'll be like, the third mate is no real leader. He attacks us at every opportunity. What are we doing?
We all can respond telepathically.
Yeah.
I remind you that the enemy of our enemy is our friend. We can choose to turn the captain against the third mate. Or we can use the third mate as our pawn. Thoughts? I also got a cute spot. But that would be
If we do nothing, he's gonna end up killing one of us.
He almost would have. Without the healing.
Technically, he's killed me like twice. But he keeps bringing me back. One day I'll have summon undead. My penis will have purpose again.
And then to kind of, I guess, put emphasis on it, I'm gonna slowly look at each of the kobolds in turn, and like basically asking them, "What are we doing?"
Warren will respond psychically, not out loud. I'm assuming I know that I can do that.
Well,
Hopefully.
you've heard me talk to you a couple times, and
Yeah.
then just now you've heard Fearon respond psychically. So I would say you could maybe do it.
Okay.
Please.
We need to find a way to stop the fighting. This isn't safe for us. Whatever means might be less dangerous to all of us.
I'm gonna switch to common and look back at Thomas and be like, "Do not attack the kobolds." And then I'm gonna slowly lower Pepperbox and just walk away.
I'm gonna watch patiently to see what Sir Thomas does.
I'm gonna make
Second,
eye
with
contact
your
with
character
her
way.
and follow Zach. Rec deck. Sorry, go ahead.
Are we docked yet?
Yes. I'll say at this point, you guys
I'm
are
going to
docked.
address the kobolds. I'm going to say, please go on leave. Get off the ship. You have leave until we are ready to depart.
I'm gonna cheer, leave, and I'm gonna run up to Sir Thomas and ask him where the brothel is.
I wouldn't know.
I look, and I ask Look to sit with me, and we'll wait for Sir Thomas because he'll lead us to where we want to be.
I will say that with where you guys are now, you guys are docked at the island. There's really only one path that you guys can visibly see from the beachhead. For Spine Splitter, you don't know exactly where, but you're, like I said, you're getting kind of that hanging sensation to kind of let you know, to let you know, hey, I'm in this relatively general direction. I'm here, so you can kind of get a sense of where she's at, and it's towards the mountain that you guys saw. And there's really only one pathway that you can see from where you guys are at that leads to the mountain. There is a gorge. There's the path that leads through kind of like a jungle-ish area, and then there's kind of a gorge for a cavern, and then it kind of turns into a lot of hills, and then this big mountain that's in the center of the island. Now the island is not very big in size. It's maybe at most like a mile in diameter across. It's not a very big island at all. So the mountain itself, I say tall, but it's maybe a couple thousand feet. But you know that is in the general direction that you need to go towards. You need to head towards the mountain to get there.
Brothel. Yes.
I realize that the reason why I was giving you that description is also to tell you that
There's no brothel.
it does not look inhabited. Like there, you might see like a couple areas where there's like small clearings in the jungle-ish area, but nothing that looks like a city or a town. Much like what it was on the Witch Doctor Island. If there are any kind of
Ooh, I love
structures,
that.
they're very, very old.
Dead. With 18
But
days
what
left.
do you guys do?
What time of day is it?
At this point, I'd say it's roughly around noon, 1 o'clock. So about midday.
I'm just gonna hang around Spine Splitter wherever he goes. Just keep an eye out.
Oh. Warren will say to Fearon, I don't know what a brothel is, but I don't think you're going to find any buildings here. And then I'm going to go explore the closest tree.
Oh, cool. Still got I guess we'll just have to find a deep, dark hole and explore it like Master Jiraiya showed me. And I take
Yeah.
off down the path looking for the deepest, darkest hole I can find. I whistle back to Hook to ask if he wants to join me in finding a hole to explore.
Yes, I would love to go explore hole. So Ook and Fearon have taken off off the boat. Are you leaving Spine Splitter as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna head whichever
Okay.
direction I'm supposed to be led towards.
He's looking for a deep,
Okay.
dark hole. Let's go.
Okay. So Rekdek is following you. What about Warren? What are you doing?
Can I follow Recdeck and Spine Splitter?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hide that I'm following them either. Like, I'm making it very evident.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Fearon, are you dragging Kieran along too?
Absolutely. He's in tow. He's always about 10 feet behind. He keeps looking back, hoping that the female air genasi we keep forgetting exists will eventually show up again and give him the time of day.
Right.
Until then, she can make.
I feel like it's reversed for you. How it's like kind of like those monkey harnesses for kids that they had, except you're the one that's
Yes.
Kieran around.
That's true. I can see that.
Like the child leashes,
Technically,
Yeah, those
Improvised weapon.
child leashes.
kobold leashes.
I'm an improvised weapon.
So you're dragging him around, and you guys are all starting to head towards. The mountain, where Spine Splitter feels that presence. With that, I mean, do you guys want to keep going a little bit, or do you want to end it here, like with what we normally do? Because I mean, it's a good stopping point.
It's your choice.
I'm going to tell you right now that we need to stop here because I cannot see anything that's going to happen, even story development wise, with us in 15 minutes. It's going to make sense.
I would agree.
I know.
So yeah, you guys start heading towards the mountain, and we'll pick that up next session. But yeah, no, you guys are officially at the mysterious island, and Spine Splitter can feel the soul of his mom calling to him.
Whoop,
Mama,
whoop.
Mama Dragon is here, which means the mage is here as well.
Let's go.
Everything dies.
Although we're getting the story somehow. How the hell does this happen?
Everything dies. So yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and end it here, guys. For those who are watching the stream, yeah, hopefully you tune in next week and join us again for some more fun. Thank you for joining into Nat One Nonsense. You guys all have a good night.
Bye.
Peace.